Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Let's hope it goes better this time. I recorded an RTX 5090 repair video that was a fail because OBS decided to record it in 640 by 480. It wasn't a fail as a repair, it was just a power connector replacement, but it was a fail as a recording, so let's hope this one makes the cut. Anyway, today we've got a Lenovo laptop that came in from one of my regular repair shop customers, and it came in for no picture. They tried the new screen, tried the new cable, so let's see what we can do. Let's see if it turns on first. Seems to be turning on. Maybe we should try HDMI output first. Actually, we have let me try the HDMI output into my new kind of setup, because that's what happened. I've been messing about with bits and pieces trying to get HDMI into the OBS, and that's how I managed to screw up the settings. But anyway, I don't think we need to. It's just a backlight issue. Don't know if you can see the Lenovo. You can probably see it. Yeah, let's bring it up a bit. Yeah, you saw it there. Yeah. So missing the backlight, so let's open up the laptop and have a look inside. Okay, the laptop is open, and let's have a look at the screen connector. Let's switch to the microscope and let's check for voltages and anything if we can find around here. Okay, the screen connector seems to be okay, no damage around. Well, they changed the cable, so the cable should be fine. Okay, if we look at the cable, I'm gonna do that. If you look, I turn it upside down, so if we look here, we've got 2 pins together on this side and 3 pins together on this side, so probably that's where all voltages should be, or one of them could be ground. But okay, we got interrupted by the phone call. Yeah, so one of these two should be the voltages. Maybe one of them is ground, but we can check. Let's measure and see if we've got any voltages here. Maybe I should finally get a multimeter that actually connects to the, so I can display it on screen, or maybe put a camera on it. But hey, let's try it as it is now. You're gonna have to take my word for it. Let's see if we can find any voltages. There's not the usual backlight circuit here. Usually you'll see some kind of fuse, capacitors or something that will help you identify. All right, so many interruptions. Let's get back to it. All right, so what were we doing here? We're looking for the 19 volts. That's what we need to focus on, the backlight voltage. So let's measure around here, or whatever. We're gonna have battery voltage now. So I'm gonna start with this. We've got 2 pins, there's nothing there. About these ones, nothing here. we've got no voltages whatsoever. Let's see, what do we have on the capacitor? Nothing. Let's see, we've got voltage in, but we do have voltage at the battery because they just turned on earlier. Yeah, we've got 7 volts. Yeah, the nominal voltage is 7.68 volts, so we've got over 7 volts in the battery. I think the next step is we take the board out, because we can't see anything on this side. So let's switch to the overhead camera. There's nothing. I think all the circuit is on the other side, so let's quickly take this off. Okay, the board is out. Looks like somebody's already been in here before. This has been taken off. Okay, so let's have a look. Around here. Let's switch to the microscope. Maybe turn it the other way around. Okay. This is the back of the one. You can see a fuse there. This is the back of the screen connector. So let's check around here. Let's try the easy things first. Let's check for short and check the fuse. The fuse here, let's check that. Okay, that's gone. Is that short? Yeah, we'll go short here. So let's see what's shorted. Gonna do a quick, I presume is that capacitor. Maybe let's just remove. Don't see any cracks or things on it. We'll just remove that quickly, and because the screen is disconnected. So let's go with a voltage injection, even though I'm pretty confident is the capacitor. So we're going 1 volt only. I don't know why, but we could go higher there, but let's just try 1 volt. Let's get the camera out. Turn the camera on. Okay, we've got 1 amp going in, and you can't see anything. Sorry about that. Let's do this. I'll do that. It's gonna be difficult for me now to get this, but don't know if you can see. There you go. let's take the capacitor off and stop messing about, and we I really need to sort out my YouTube setup better. Alright, let's quickly remove this and see if we still have a short. Let's try measuring the capacitor first. Okay, capacitor seems to be okay. We don't have short anymore. This capacitor seems to be the problem. I can get to connect. Okay, we've got flux on there, but anyway. There you go. It's shorted. All right. We do something that let's go and let's try and find the fuse and the capacitor and put them in. We could very well do a calibrated wire, but let's try to find the fuse first. I've got some Lenovo PCBs. Let me try to. Okay, that Lenovo board had the fuse already removed, so found one in a different backlight circuit. Let's double check it before we put it on. Okay, let's get rid of the old fuse. Okay, let's prepare the board a bit. Put some fresh solder on. Then we attach that. We solder on the new fuse, and maybe we will put a new capacitor on. Well, I say new fuse. New to this laptop. Come on. Right. The capacitor. And the capacitor, maybe we send it to Sorin when he does all the other capacitors that he was going to replace in the next video. Maybe he can do this one. All right, let's fit that there. Stop waffling. Come on. Okay, the ground plane is okay. I'll do them apples when we switch to 400 degrees. Better. Let's get the capacitor. I got the correct size. When we fit there. No, my eyes deceive me. No, it's exactly the same. Actually, it looks. See the capacitor I removed. It looks something else. No, it's not. This is the capacitor I removed. No wonder it wouldn't fit. What the hell is that thing doing here? Okay. Well, I guess this one is even better, so let me see if I've got smaller one first before. You know what? We're gonna fit this one. It's a 35 volts capacitor, so this will be more than enough. Let's see how we can solder it there. Let's see if we can solder it directly or if we need to clean up the board a bit. Make new pads. Do we? Let's turn this board so we can work better. Alright, let's increase the size of them pads a bit. Okay, that should do. Let's clean up and see. You know how easy it would have been just to fit a calibrated wire there, get rid of the capacitor. That's nice, you know. That's probably the way most people do it anyway, but yeah, I'm trying to avoid the comments from people that would say, oh no, you're supposed to replace this and replace that. See, in the old days when we couldn't find bits and pieces, parts and all that, just had to make it work. So you would do whatever you would fix with whatever you had to hand. So if you didn't have a fuse, particular one like that, just put a calibrated wire, as some people call it. Okay, capacitor flew off from my tweezers, so let's try this again. Okay. Cleaning up a bit. Okay, we're doing all this, we haven't even tested it yet. I have other problems as well, but not toothbrush. Yeah, on one of my videos, somebody commented that you're too slow to diagnose, so rinse faster. Oh well, I'm gonna make this faster by the power vested in me and the editing tools. I'll make this fast. I'm not saying Sorin is not fast when he's diagnosing. It's just I charge by the hour, so I'm trying to make it longer. I'm joking, I don't charge by the hour, but Sorin is not only he's an experienced engineer, he's also experienced of making videos, so it's very easy for him. It's harder for me to record the video than to actually do the repair. This repair would have been done and dusted by now. The laptop would have been all together, assuming this works by now. Anyway, let's put it all back together and test it. Okay, we'll put it all back together and let's test it now. Maybe we should let's plug the battery. We're not going to measure it, we're just going to plug it in and test it. Let's hold this hinge, because it's got a broken hinge on one side, the captive nuts. No, I pressed the power button by accident, but yeah. There you go. I think I saw a flash. There you go. We've got backlight. Nicely done. That was an easy one. Okay, so there you go, all working fine. I'm gonna put it all back together and we call it a win. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.